Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about fragrances I've been looking forward to wearing during the fall/autumn season, whatever you like to call it. These are the fragrances I generally don't reach for so much when the weather's a bit hot, but now that it's cooled off, finally we get to wear some of these darker perfumes. Now, some of these fragrances are fragrances I will wear not just autumn but also winter, but for purposes of making a video that might get some views, we're going to call it autumn fall fragrances. Some of them I've also worn in the summer, so there you go. Let me know what you think of this video, because I got a brand new camera. I'm looking at this camera instead of a phone, and it's strange. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it's in the right setting. It says portrait on it. I don't know if that means it's going to come out portrait, in which case it's not what I want, but we shall see. So let's get started. Fragrances I'm definitely going to really be enjoying wearing during the fall season. The other thing, of course, is because I'm not recording on my phone, I better put it on silent. Here we go. Right then, let's start off, no particular order. I love all of these for different reasons, and this is such a, let's see if it will do the product review thing. So look how nicely in focus that is. So this is Serge Lutens Fils de Joie, a really lovely dark gothic jasmine. To me it smells like jasmine and rose. There's no listed rose note, but I'm not the only one that thinks that way. Just check out Fragrantica. Plus it looks like it's got rose in it, doesn't it? So Fils de Joie, I think, is just really a dark, spicy, gothic, jammy, rich jasmine. Really, that's mostly what I get from it. I love the gothicness of it, but it does have some sweetness as well, which I always need. A bit of sweetness. I need some sweetness, and this has a little bit of sweetness, but not in any added way. Not like you've added sugar or you've added vanilla. It doesn't smell like that, but it just has a sweetness. It feels like it comes from the floral stuff, which I think is jasmine and rose. So Fils de Joie, really dark juice. I did stain a top wearing this, so please don't do that. Learn from my mistake. But a lovely dark gothic scent. Another sort of gothic-y fragrance is this one here. It's from Ikirio Fragrances. It's called Swan Maiden, and I've got the lid on to ski with. This is a slightly animalic, almost retro floral fragrance. So this does have a castoreum in it, and that's what makes it a little bit dirty. But it has a beautiful floral. The floral, I've forgotten the name of it. It's something like Cryptosporidium. No, it's not Cryptosporidium. Stephanola maybe. Sorry if I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, and I'm not supposed to do that. I should be looking directly at you. And I do apologise, this is all new to me. So this has a Stephanola, I think it's Stephanola, Stephanotis, something like that, which apparently smells a little bit like jasmine. Now this one isn't as jasmine-y, it's kind of sharper. It's not a jammy and sweet floral like the last one. And the dry down has lovely sort of muskiness, definitely has a sexy dirtiness about it. It's really long lasting, has a little bit of sweetness, but the sweetness is tempered by this dirty note. And I think there are other floral notes, I can't remember what they are, but this is a real pleasure to wear. It feels sexy. It feels like you've made the effort without being like a big, you know, announcing you in the room, a kind of thing. Next up, I really didn't wear this one at all during the warmer months because it just felt a little too rich, maybe a little too sweet, a little too spicy for the warmer weather. And this is Belle Âme from Les Abstraits, from obviously Eugene's line. And this is an iris perfume, but it has a tonka resin, it has some spice to it, and I've forgotten what else. Oh, I know that there's a tiny bit of rose in there, but it's not a listed note. When I was first smelling it, I was sort of thinking out loud when I did a live stream that it may have a little bit of rose. Eugene confirmed there is a little bit of rose in there. It's one of those fragrances that just smell like it should have rose in it, even if you don't necessarily find the rose, if that makes sense. Iris and rose do go so beautifully together. So this is a musky perfume. You get this gorgeous aura, but it has a little bit of a bite to it from the, I think from the spices mostly, and some sweetness as well. So yeah, I really love this one. It's very long lasting. I've worn this one just recently and thoroughly enjoyed it. Looking forward to wearing it some more. So this is a little bit of a surprise because I wasn't sure if I loved this when I first unboxed it and sniffed it live on my channel. And it is Shalimar Souffle. No, it's not. It's not Souffle de Parfum. It's Shalimar Millésime Iris. So it's the iris one, the latest one in the line of flankers from the Shalimar line. When I first smelled it, yes, I thought it was beautiful, but I felt like it was a bit too powdery, maybe too vanillic for me. And then I decided to give it a wear, and I've worn it now several times. I haven't made a dent really, but I've worn it several times and it really has grown on me. If you sniff it right up close, it is very powdery. And if you just wear it and forget about it, it is a beautiful aura. It is so nice. It's very Guerlain. It's totally Guerlain. It is a Shalimar flanker. It's a much more wearable for those that find the bergamot too lemony sharp, for those that don't enjoy the leatheriness of the original Shalimar. People that really love sweet, vanillic, fluffy fragrances, this is the one. It's beautiful. And yeah, I've worn this a few times now and I will definitely be rocking this in the autumn. Now for a discontinued one. This is Alien Essence Absolu, and you look at the colour. This juice has changed colour. It was kindly gifted to me by a lovely gentleman who knows who he is. And my other bottle, I've got a bigger bottle with less juice in it, but it keeps getting clogged up. I couldn't spray it. I tried taking it off and rinsing it and washing it and soaking it, but I just couldn't really get it to spray, so I decided to just use this one for now. Still smells really good, even though that colour is a bit weird. It smells perfect. It smells exactly as it should be. And this is another jasmine. We have a bit of a jasmine thing going on today. This is I just took in some perfume. This is an alien jasmine in the absolute sense of how bloody weird it is. It's not a jasmine that you smell as you walk along on holiday in the Mediterranean. It's like a jasmine that has been abducted by aliens and experimented on, and some strange things have happened. It's wild, it's crazy, it's stunning. And then it has the most beautiful, rich, ambery, sort of vanilla, resin, thickness to it. It's very strong, very long lasting, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's so good in cold weather. It's amazing. So Alien Essence Absolute. Every time I wear it, I ask myself, why do I not wear this more often? It is so good. The next one is Unspoken Musk from Francesca Bianchi. Now this one I've worn now quite a few times since it started getting cooler, and I have absolutely loved pairing it with the matching oil. These oils are divine. They're called Sublime oils from Francesca Bianchi. She's got quite a few options to match her perfumes, and this is quite a recent addition for me. I love dousing myself in this oil, and then either wearing Unspoken Musk, or sometimes I'll pair it with Les Abstracts Belham, or even this Shalimar. I've worn both of those over the oil and it works absolutely amazing. Unspoken Musk is Immortelle, Iris, Vanilla, Musk, I've forgotten what else. They're the main notes. Musky, irisy, a slight sweetness. The Immortelle goes more on the maple syrup side than the curry side, which I really enjoy. And this one really lasts, it's delicious. I got a compliment on it just, when was it? 2 nights ago. I got a compliment. I love it. I've had compliments on this before, but it is a bit challenging because there is an animalic, there's an animalic note. Is it civet, I think? I think it's civet. It's quite animalic. The civet is quite strong in the opening, but it does fade fairly quickly and just a little bit of the animalism remains, and then it really gets fluffy and it's more like a vanilla musk iris combo, but one that I will never ever tire of. I absolutely love it. Next, this is the beautiful Nuit from Teone Reinthal. Love this so much. It's basically a magnolia incense, and it is so beautiful. It feels like loads of different resins all crushed up into this stunning powder. So it doesn't really smell smoky. So it's more like a raw incense that's not smoked so much. And then this beautiful magnolia type flower mixing in. It's quite, the scent of the flower is quite clean, but there is a dirtiness in here, which Teone says comes from a lotus note that she also adds. So there is an animalic element in here too, but like the Unspoken Musk, that does calm down, tame itself down throughout the wearing. I adore this. This is an amazing perfume, really, really special. It's unusual, it's not going to be for everyone, but for me, this is perfection. It's right up there with my Teone collection, probably in my top 3. Not that I could possibly tell you what's 1 and 2. There's, you know, I just love my Teone fragrances, and this is absolutely so special. I'm going to come at you now. I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. Sadly, this is another discontinued one, so I do apologise. You can find these discontinued fragrances if you're very patient and you use things like eBay. I only use eBay, but I know you could try Vinted and all the other secondhand sites. Sometimes you can get really lucky. People don't know what they have, or they're just in a hurry to sell off maybe someone who's passed away, or someone had to leave a house and not empty it properly or whatever. You can find absolute bargains if you are really patient, and this is, the lid's a bit loose, that's why I'm holding it like this. This is Miss Dior Le Parfum. So this is a rich and vintage floral, I think it's, is it a chypre? I don't know if it's a chypre. I don't think it's a chypre, but it's old-fashioned smelling to a degree. The opening is a little sharp and fuzzy, fizzy, makes me think of aldehydes, even though there's no aldehydes listed, but if it was an aldehyde, it's a very, very fizzy kind, a little bit like in Chanel, but not quite the same. I wonder if the effect comes from the florals in here. I think there's some rose, and there might be some other white floral, a little bit of patchouli, lots of sort of an ambery, lots of vanilla, but it's not a really sweet vanilla, nothing like a cupcakey vanilla. Nothing like the vanilla in Shalimar either. Vanilla is mixing in all the time, is blended with some of these other darker notes like, I don't know if there's patchouli, I think it's patchouli. But it feels a bit resinous, and yeah, it's just very of its time, a bit old-fashioned, but this has got me several compliments. I think my generation and older really appreciate smells like this, ultra feminine. and not anything like you buy in the shops these days. So this one makes me feel very well put together, going out, special occasion, that kind of thing. This is not a popping to Asda's type fragrance for me. It's more of a, you know, making the effort, and it's very strong. It is so strong. 1 or 2 sprays maximum. Any more and you are literally choking everyone out. It's so strong. So yeah, that one is Monsieur Le Parfum. That's it then. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you think of this video in terms of the quality of the picture, the audio, etc. And I mean, I need your feedback, so it'll be very kind if you would do that. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.